Okay, this one's going to be a fast one because there's really not much to it. This is another cheap head unit. It supports CarPlay and Android Auto and has touchscreen and some other weird stuff on it we'll get into. I'm not going to unbox this one because there wasn't very much to it. This is it. This is all you get in the box. This, 2 cables, a remote with no battery, and the head unit. That's all you get. So let's move on to showing the head unit. IR for the remote, your microphone. This is the USB plug for your MP3 files. This is a charging port. It says fast charging, but not really. This is a USB-C, says fast charging, not really. I don't know what this little thingy is on here, but oh well. This has a detent and it goes all the way around. It just keeps going around. It's got a click to it, goes down. All the buttons have a nice little click to them. Alright, it does come with a shell so you can mount it, and this is the whole back of it. It has ISO power slots, has 2 RCA plugs right and left, and it has a subwoofer plug, and it has a video in for the rear. Your antenna lead, and this is D bus. I guess it's used for something else because it doesn't come with that wire. Alright, let's plug this up. Alright, one more thing. I'll let you guys know that all the instructions for the wiring are actually on the top of the unit on this little sticker, so you don't have to really deal with the manual. If you know how to hook these things up, you just look up the collars and what you need to hook it to. And it's just as easy as long as you understand how to originally hook up a stereo. If you don't understand how to hook up a stereo, let me know. I can make a video and actually show you what all the steps are to hooking it all up. But this is basically the wires. Once you get the wires hooked up to where they need to go, and you mount, clamp them, crimp them, solder them, however you want to do that, put it together, heat shrink the ends, and you got it. Radios are not that hard to put in. It's all the complicated stuff, like all these new cars. Here we go. The radio. Turn the volume down some. This is the volume knob. That turns it completely off. Mute, I guess. Oh, let's see. Your back button. Your home button. Alright. So your basic setup. Let me see if I can move you a little closer to it. Reverse mute. When you put it in reverse, it brings down the volume. Driving ban video, that's so you can't watch videos while you're driving. First guidelines, color lamp mode. That's looping right now, but you can change these colors by just doing these different things. Cyan, white, blue, whatever. Touch calibration, restore factory. Tuner. It's set up for China. We're gonna set it up to America. That's all it's got. And we're gonna go here and do the wheel. The wheel is you plug up the one little cord and you can set your steering wheels buttons, and you can just make them whatever you want to make them. Factory setup, you need special pin code. EQ setup, there's your EQ setup. So you can change your pop, soft, jazz, classic, rock, user. Display setting, you got your brightness, your normal stuff. Wallpaper, you can change your wallpapers. This is for screensaver. You don't want your screensaver on. And then there's the wallpapers. This is all your choices of wallpaper. We got language. Got different choices of language. English, clock. Oh, wait a minute. That's your version. There's your clock. You set your clock. And your version. That's it. Your Bluetooth up here. That's your volume. That's your time. That's your turn off the screen during the day, during the night. We're going to put it on daytime right now. Go back to your home page. And this is your home page. Let's go back to the radio. Radio, pretty much you got your lock. Turn your lock off, your local, PS. You can do this and pick your stations. You got choosable stations down below, ST. It's pretty loud. It's got an amplifier in it. So it's got a pretty loud amplifier. It's got a pretty loud amplifier in it. Let's see. If I click on this, that's your mute button. Oh, let's see. Does it do anything else? If I hit that, that turns it off. That goes to the next station. Get back to the station. And that reverts back. So here's your CarPlay. There's your Android Auto. Your Bluetooth for your phone. You got your people, your phone pad. That's if you hook up the phone to do this. I'm not going to do that. Bluetooth music. Play your music directly off your radio. Let's see. What is this down here? Does it do anything? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, back up. Scan QR code to download APK. Wi-Fi hotspot turn on. Okay. Go back to home. Let's click on that. Okay, and here's your apps. Your radio, your Bluetooth. There's your dongle for your music. That's your instructions for your Android. Miracast. Apple. I'm assuming that's AirPlay. This is like Mirror for Apple. There's really not much to this thing, but it's a really inexpensive unit. There's really not much I can really tell you much about this. That's the whole thing. There's really nothing left on this. This does what it's supposed to do. It will give you Android Auto. This is a DIN and a half, but the deck itself is only 1 DIN, but this is a DIN and a half. So you can have it stuck out a little bit and raise up, or you can put it in a DIN and a half thing and maybe put a little half DIN slot so you can put things. All right, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing more to do about it. It is pretty loud. I'll turn it up again.
See what's new. They're located on
I mean, that's 10, and that's pretty loud. But yeah, it's loud. There's really nothing more to it. It doesn't seem to have an AM because there's no AM. See, that's the station broadcasting, and that's the type of music. Educated. Anyway, that's all there is to this radio. Remote control. Remote control. That's all there is. inexpensive radio. I'll put the price down in the link down below. If you got interested in this, it does have a nice looking screen. I mean, it would work good in a car, especially to update the car. If you're not looking for anything but like Android Auto, CarPlay, and you're going to use your cell phone to do that stuff, or you just want to listen to the radio and you want to update your radio. This is the way to do it. It's really inexpensive. I have no problems with this radio. It does exactly what it should be doing. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.